Kyuche la rangen tsengi la yinzhe tong, lama tong dongma sama na rangen sa tabu tada. Kyuche na ta ngarang song nyamlin che, jeram zoram la so nyamlin. Rangen tsengi la yinzhe ta ngarang nyensi yongwa na ngarang rila kani nasa na yoma re, dukan na yoma, ta tari mingi mandala nga nyamlin yaku song tanggu do. Ke tene de lama tanggu ke dongma tanggu.
We're still in the process of the waking yoga and the yoga of the morning time, where once we woke up and we are fresh to do something, we recall all the various Dharma activities that we know of and that are appropriate for us. Remember their particular characteristics. So what exactly are our practices? There may be the development phase of the meditation, it may be the dissolution phase of the meditation, or anything else what was advised as a skillful practice of Dharma. And along with a particular clear picture of what we could do, what are our exercises to do, we recall all the profound instructions that we received from our proper teacher. And in such a way, we prepare ourselves for this day and we come to the decision, wonderful, now this day, I clearly want, after I recall the benefit of it, I clearly want to put this practice into my daytime. I want to fulfill it as best as I can. Coming to the next yoga, and that is the yoga of the process of dying. Yoga of dying is here described as merging into the primordial awareness, which in fact is that at this point, if one was really able to do that, no intermediate state, bardo state between this and the next life would happen. One would straight away go into the basic nature of mind. So whether we're able to do this or not, in any case, the moment of death will come. That's for sure. And we might also know it. We might know that it is very near death by, for example, we have fallen sick severely. So struck by severe sickness, we know there's no chance to get better and soon we will die. In this time, first of all, we should not come under the sway of self-pity or fear. We should know that any excitement about this is not the right moment here, is not well placed, because anything that appears in this life and this world does not have any stay. Everything is impermanent. Everything changes constantly. So once the time has come that also we show this impermanence, our impermanence will become obvious. Now this time approaching, we should detach ourselves from all our possessions. Everything that we accumulated through this life and that we call ours, our objects of sense pleasures and all our possessions and property, we should not no longer take for true and hold on to that. So by cutting this idea of taking them for true and holding on to that, mentally we offer everything to the rare and supreme ones, Buddha, Dharma and Sangha.
Yenayanga, Tadangaran, Chirikala, Musik, Gomjun, the Lisan, Gomba, Karola, Gomju Yoma, Yenayang, Lana, Pope, Naranga, Semi, Yemi, Sine, and Yomi, Saja can be Mondo, Jana, that thing, Padon, and Sangia over the Padon. Sangya.
So then this yoga of dying, in its ultimate sense, in sense of true genuine reality, is to understand that mind, without being born, does not know any death. As we have seen, mind is not such not a thing that has come from somewhere. We can say, oh, there it came from, now it's here, and then it will go. So this mind never appeared as something that came into existence in the first place. How can it die? The mind is free of death. Anyway, resting in this understanding, which is Mahamudra, by no longer taking influence into our mental operations, is to understand that in the moment of death, there isn't anything really to train oneself in, as to familiarize oneself with the color and the form and so on. In the moment of death, this all doesn't have any point. So what is to be done is to merge one's own mind with the mind stream of one's guru, one's main teacher. To rest in the confidence that oneself, one's own mind, is inseparably one with the mind, with the awakened mind of one's teacher. And in this state, without further influence, one just rests in Mahamudra. Being undistracted from that state, for such a person, it is said that then right in the moment of dying, they will enter the primordial awareness, they will enter in the state of full enlightenment, the state of a Buddha. In full, when it's fully accessible, it's the right going into Buddhahood. No need anymore to pass through an intermediate state between lifetimes, and no need to go into another life. Now, we come to the concluding words of this text, and here it is summed up saying, so to find out about everything that concerns mind, to really clear what mind is to arrive at a certainty. Certainty is the view. To be shown the skillful methods to let mind abide is the training, the familiarization, or meditation. Then, and it says here, and it switches around the order of the points, to take mind as a path is the conduct. Put it into everyday life. And to eliminate all the options to go astray is the result. So, well, for one, it is clear that finding out everything about mind is to arrive at a certainty how it really is, and this is just gaining the viewpoint. And once the viewpoint has been gained, then one can make oneself familiar with it. So the skillful methods to let mind and abide in mind are, in fact, what is called familiarization, or also known as meditation. And then, with the next, here there was a discussion whether doing it in this or that order. Well, anyway, if we see that taking the mind as a path consists of the 6 yogas, so the 6 yogas all have their ultimate aspect, which is attaining full enlightenment, but in their aspect of training, the 6 yogas are a method to connect ourselves in everyday life with that natural state of mind. So being a training process, they refer to what is called conduct, to apply mind in everyday life. Then, to eliminate all the options of going astray is the result in that sense that, we say, once we reach the ultimate goal of Buddhahood, no need to hope for any Buddha anywhere up there, no need to fear falling down into one realm of suffering as a hell realm. So all the options of missing the path are eliminated in that sense once we reach the goal. So in its ultimate sense, eliminating the options of going astray is equivalent to the result. However we put it, there are the four major points that make up a path, which are gaining the certainty, the view, then the familiarizing oneself with that, and the putting into action of everyday life, and to achieve the result finally. So, this refers to the four statements about Mahamudra. In such a sense, here it says, these four words of Mahamudra are easy to understand. They're easy to carry, and take them around everywhere, they're easy to practice, and in that way the instructions of Mahamudra are completed. Yeah. Having accomplished now the explanation of this text called the Four Statements about Mahamudra, then we wish to give the transmission, the oral transmission of this text, or the words of the text to us. So after those, after this long, we will give a short opportunity to ask questions.